Hey guys, it's Danielle.
I'm Anna.
I'm Nicole.
And we're here with your 2014 wrap-up, the best and the worst moments, some crazy times. Let's get to it. There were so many weddings this year. From the top of the year with Kaylee Cuoco, you know, at New Year's Eve, that whole celebration, which was kind of dope. Up to the most recent one, I guess Solange is the most recent one to get married. Yes, hashtag yes. Let's go into it. It was just everywhere.
Well, Kim Ye.
Yeah.
I mean, basically for the month of May, like that whole wedding was news every single day. From the Vogue cover where she's in the wedding dress to like the actual wedding. But I wasn't surprised by like how it went down and how extravagant it was. I feel like that's their style. I think she looked beautiful. This dress was way better than the first one.
And the one before that too.
And the one before that. You know, I mean, what can you say about them? I mean,
it was literally like March, April, Kimye, June, July. Like it was like they owned all of May.
Right.
And even the Met Gala happened in May, but it was still like.
No, that wedding was perfection.
You loved it?
I loved it.
Really?
Florence is like my favorite place in the world, so I'm biased, but no, it was like the best location.
Yeah.
That photo was beautiful. North was so cute.
I feel like you love to hate them.
Yeah.
Like you might not like them, but you can't hate that wedding.
But another wedding that I love seeing George Clooney get
Oh my God, I stand.
Finally.
I stand for them.
Finally.
I stand for them like B&J. People stand for them, I stand for them.
I was in denial for like a week. I was like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Don't be.
No, it was beautiful.
No, Amal is a top, like, say bitch, but.
Really? Wait, what?
Like, not a bitch, like, in a good way.
In a good way.
I think she's too good for George Clooney, honestly.
Oh, really?
Well, he said he married up too.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, girl,
but
you're like a power player. Like that, like, she does not play.
Yeah.
I was like, you can get anybody.
But think about all the women he's dated before that. Yes. Like, he was out here dating former waitresses. And like random girls we never saw before.
Yeah.
Like, this is a woman of caliber. Like, she doesn't need him, but she has him and she wants him and they love each other. Like, this is same level, like good. Like,
I will say I did not expect him to be like parading down the Grand Canal, like waving to the fans. Like, I would never picture George doing a wedding. Like, that's a Kanye wedding. Like, I would expect him with Kim to be like waving to fans and stuff, but for him I was so shocked that it was like so over the top.
Yeah.
But every outfit she wore.
And her gown was Oscar de la Renta, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, who just passed. So but she looked beautiful. The dress was perfect.
Beautiful.
They look happy. I think he does all that because I think he is just in love. I think he's like head over heels. And they're gonna be at the Golden Globes together because he's getting an award there.
Okay.
So I cannot wait to see what she wears.
Yeah.
Brangelina got married around the same time.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, because it's been 10 years.
I mean, come on.
They've been together for 10 years.
Wedding.
Like,
it was so small and like simple, and it's like exactly the type of wedding we would have.
Right. It's like there was all this build-up, like people were like constantly asking like when are they gonna do it, and then they finally do it, and it was like, okay. They didn't get married.
I thought the element with the kids was cute. I think they like drew on her dress or something. It was very.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's not my style. I would not have anybody drawing on my wedding dress.
Yeah. Well, you know.
They embroidered like drawings. So it wasn't like they drew on it.
Right.
It was, like,
I thought it was a little tacky, but
no, it was like on the veil. So
yes.
But that's her style. That's their style.
Yeah.
You know, they love their kids and they want them to be involved in every way. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah. But then you had Solange and Alan Ferguson, and there were photos everywhere.
Yes.
Every day.
She took notes from B because that just popped up.
Girl.
And everybody was like,
and
lives were taken and given back.
My God. Yes.
Like it was
the amount of life that was resuscitated to me.
Yeah.
I was dead before I saw that picture in Vogue.
Right.
Nothing. I mean, and the thing is, no shade to Kimye, but like the exclusives came from a a tabloid.
Right.
The exclusives from Salon came from Vogue.
Right.
And those photos were impeccable. I mean, you had people recreating it. It was just, I don't know whose direction that was, but the image of her and her sister and her mother and women she loves behind her was just, I had goosebumps. It was just so beautiful. And they looked so happy.
And I love the big fro and the cape.
Yes.
And
the Kenzo, the custom Kenzo.
It was just elegant.
It was different too. It was unique.
Yeah, it was elegant, but then it had that get down feeling because we saw the pictures of them like dancing in the street after, which I appreciated. And that's like that's the kind of people that they are, I feel. So that was that was definitely cool.
Yeah, it was like the perfect way to end the year. Like that was the wedding to end the year.
Yes. It was so many hot models this year, guys. I mean, it was like insane. I feel like we saw the same like 5-6 girls. Obviously, Cara Delevingne had an insane year. She had an insane last year though, so she kind of continued the insanity this year.
Right.
You know, what did you think about her? Who else were you checking for?
I love Cara, but it's like I feel like it was the year of like famous models, like offsprings of celebrities hitting the runway, because you had Kendall, then you had like Gigi Hadid, and then you had Ireland Baldwin. So you have all these like kids, and it's just like feel bad for like the models that are trying to make it, because I feel like they're so overshadowed by these girls. But because even Cara comes from like a pretty famous family in London.
Yes.
So I think that's just
Georgia May Jagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. But does nepotism not bother you? I know about a month ago, one of the models wrote about Kendall and the issues with Kendall getting so many opportunities simply because she's in the Kardashian/Jenner clan.
Yeah.
Do you all see an issue with that in terms of other models and them having to struggle?
I mean, I'm not like nepotism has been in Hollywood forever,
Right.
So it's nothing new. I just hate when they don't accept that they got it because of who they're related to. Because when Kendall's like, I work really hard and it's not because of my family, it was like it got you in the door. Obviously, you have to go season, you have to actually do the work. But if you were just Kendall Jenner in Iowa, it wouldn't have been this easy or this quick that you getting Givenchy and Chanel runway. Like,
Yes.
So I just would hope that they'd be like, yeah, I do have a famous family and that helps. But when they pretend like, oh, I didn't help, I'm just Kendall, there's no Jenner. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. What in terms of like non-famous models, what I will say is that I do feel like I saw more diversity this year in terms of like the kind of girls we were seeing on the runway. Like I remember a lot of the Fashion Week shows use like exclusively Black models, and I can't remember if it was Givenchy or someone else. It had the army vibe to it.
Oh yeah, that was Balmain.
Balmain, like he used all
Olivia,
models
yeah.
of color,
Yeah.
which I really loved.
Yeah.
And then you had like Jordan Dunn and Joan Smalls and all these girls that have been doing big campaigns and things like that too. So I did appreciate the amount of diversity this year in the industry, and I hope that continues into 2015.
End of the year, somebody had to win. There were so many amazing moments, so many amazing highlights. If there was anybody who in my book won, it was Lupita. She started off this year looking amazing at the SAG,
Everywhere.
at the Oscars.
That red cape.
The red cape, the Tommy cape,
The Blue Prada.
the blue Prada. I mean, Lupita looked like a black Marilyn Monroe. She was so beautiful. And the thing about her is you want her to win. You want her to do well. She's so intelligent. She's amazing. So for me, Lupita.
For me, like whether you hate her or you love her, it was about Kendall Jenner this year. She was everywhere. Like it got to a point where I was like, I can't read anything else about Kendall. Like the Love Calendar recently, just now with getting spanked by Santa, I was like, girl, now her little BFF love with Cara.
Yes.
Then you had her on all these runways. Like she took over New York Fashion Week. So 2014 was all Kendall Jenner. Like Kim did not break the internet. Kendall did, in my opinion, this year. So in 2015. Who knows? But yeah, Kendall, all the way.
I mean, honestly, how can you not talk about winners without talking about my girl Beyonce? I'm a Beehiver, so I gotta represent. I mean, her album came out a year ago.
Yes.
But she like carried that momentum all the way through this year with like the run on the run tour with Jay and
H&M or Topshop collection
Topshop collection, all of her like flawless Instagram moments, whether you thought they were photoshopped or not, she's still out here killing it. And she just like promoted like her feminism approach and like just being a beautiful woman, and she made being married look fun and sexy, and she made being a mom look fun and great, and she just was all about the family this year, but still kept it cute and
despite the Met Gala mess.
Yes, despite the we forgot about the elevator.
We almost forgot.
I forgot. I forgot. When I saw the Solange pictures, I forgot.
Right.
So I mean, she just does her job well. She knows how all these other celebrities need to take notes, and I feel like 2014 was like a prime year for her in terms of that.
Definitely.
So there were so many wins. Lupita, Beyonce, Kendall, undeniably. There were butt selfies. There were naked pictures. There were so many beautiful weddings. I think the high moments outshine the low, and I cannot wait till 2015. Thank Thank you so much, guys, for watching.
Be sure to check us out at StyleBlazer.com.
And for more videos, check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/StyleBlazer.
Happy New
next
Year.
year.
Happy New Year. Bye.